New this morning, the Kremlin has just announced Russia will formally annex 4 regions of Ukraine where sham referendums took place. Kremlin-backed leaders involved in the illegal referendums have landed in Moscow. Authorities claim most residents are in favor of joining Russia. Western nations say that is not true. Our Kyiv correspondent Sergio almost joins us now live from Ukraine. Sergio, good morning. So how concerned right now are Ukrainians about this annexation?
Well, Ukrainians largely expected this. They had said that these votes in these occupied regions were pretext to annexation, saying that this planned annexation by Russia would not be recognized in Ukraine, saying that they would continue their plans, which is to try to gain as much territory as they can on the battlefield before the winter sets in. They are not buying these votes. And again, the votes themselves are quite remarkable. 98% Russia saying of people in Luhansk and Donetsk voted for joining Russia, 93% in Zaporizhia, 87% in Kherson. They don't hold even all parts of those territories. For example, only 30% of people that lived in Zaporizhia still live in Russian-occupied territory. Ukraine controls about 40% of Donetsk. So Russia does not even control all areas of the places where its referendum is taking place.
A reminder, viewers, too, though, there were armed guards going door to door while Ukrainians were voting. So obviously, it's not something that's very forthcoming in these results. Russian President Vladimir Putin is set to make a speech tomorrow. What is he expected to say? What can we expect to hear from him?
Yeah, well, tomorrow at 3 o'clock Moscow time, he's expected to announce that these 4 areas will join Russia, will become part of Russia. There's already signs up on social media in Moscow showing that these 4 areas, Zaporizhia, Luhansk, Donetsk, and Kherson, are now part of Russia, saying welcome. We know that this is similar to what we saw in Crimea in 2014, but unlike then, there are a lot of countries who have already come out and said they would not accept the results of this election. Not just the United States, Great Britain, France, and Germany, but even countries that we think of as allies to Russia, like Serbia, has come out and said they would not accept this as legitimate. Even would-be mediators like Turkey, who has been mediating between Ukraine and Russia, said they, again, would not accept this as legitimate a legitimate election. Meanwhile, Ukraine, rather than kind of try to negotiate this in Brussels, they're moving ahead on the battlefield in Kharkiv, and they've pushed the Russian forces out mostly of that area. They're now into surrounding the town of Liman and Donetsk, and in the south in Kherson, they continue pushing forward there, trying to regain back as much territory. They have been telling the world not to be afraid of Russia's threats here.
All right, Kyiv correspondent Sergio almost reporting live from Ukraine for us. Thank you, Sergio.